It's Maura. So today I wanted to show you guys how to use the Revlon Luxurious Color Silk, and this is like the buttercream kind. The color is 03G, which is ultralight sun blonde. That's a lot lighter than I would normally use, but this is what I had in my closet, so I bought it at some point. I think I bought it to kind of highlight, balayage my hair. Right now, as you can tell, well, my hair isn't washed, but my roots are getting pretty dark, and so I thought it would be a good time to kind of put it on my roots and then kind of, drag it out. Versus my ends are a lot blonder and more dead, but that's okay. So anyway, let me turn the fan off, it's kind of loud. Okay, so this is what the box looks like. I know I got this at Walmart for pretty cheap. I think I might have had a coupon, that's probably why I bought it. But this one has argan oil enriched, and it's got 3 butters, so it has mango, shea, and coconut, and it's ammonia free. So, yeah, that's what my hair looks like. But I'm going to open up the box. This has got, the instructions and the gloves that come on here. They always say that you should dye your hair or highlight it or whatever when it's dirty. I think it grabs on the oils better. Plus, if your hair is already really clean, then I feel like it can dry it out and irritate your scalp quite a bit more. So, got that. And here's a little applicator tip, which I guess you gotta break off this top part after you mix it up. And here is the color, Buttercream. That's what that looks like. And this is 2-week conditioning booster. That's this one. And this other one is post-coloring conditioning treatment. So yeah, once you dye your hair, it is going to dry it out, so you want to condition it. So yeah, I guess use this one 2 weeks later. Yeah. So once I rinse out my hair and wash it, then I'm going to put that in the step 3, and then 4 you do 2 weeks later. So, and the last thing from the box is the cream developer. So here's what this looks like. Luxurious Color Silk. So let me get the instructions out. And always have on, something you don't care if it gets stained, because it probably will. So, there's your gloves. I'm gonna rip these off. Kind of staticky. Okay, so I have dyed my hair, but it has been months. Whenever my last video was, pretty much. I'd say at least 3 months. That's in Spanish. Okay, so it says First, put on your color gloves, twist the flat cap from the applicator bottle, and discard cap. So, from the applicator bottle, that would be this guy. It's also the developer bottle. Then pierce the ammonia-free color cream tube using the point tip of its cap. Squeeze the entire contents into the developer cream bottle. Do not point either end of the tube toward face while opening or using it. That's a good idea. So we're going to take this off. We're going to puncture the top here. And then didn't even see that. Now, because this is such a light color, I'm not going to leave it on the whole time. Because I'm not trying to make my hair platinum. And I just shot it at myself. Whew. And that's why you don't wear clothes you care about. Clean that up. Ugh. Mess. I made a mess. Got it on my pants. Okay. So, next thing. Ugh. Okay. So then you need a pair of scissors, which are somewhere. Screw application. So next, not this mess everywhere. Okay. So first you screw on this and immediately cut off the top, because otherwise I guess the fumes would make it explode eventually. And then put your finger on the top here and shake vigorously until completely blended. Now a lot of times it says do the skin test on your skin 48 hours before, but I never do. It's kind of just running that risk. My scalp is pretty sensitive, and sometimes, my scalp breaks out no matter what, kind of, with anything, not even putting anything on it, so, but I've never had like a super bad reaction to any hair dye. Okay, so, step 2, it says full head application. So, this is parting your hair into 4 equal sections and clipping your hair up, which I could do that, I guess. Do not rub into scalp. So this says leave on for 25 minutes total, and if you have gray, 30 minutes, but then it says for ultralight blonde, leave on 45 minutes with this color, which I am definitely not going to leave that on for 45 minutes. Okay, this is for touch-up applications. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do, of recoloring your hair. So this says part into 4 equal sections, and make 1/2 inch parts to the rest of your sectioned hair and apply to root. Do not rub. Apply to root for 20 minutes and then leave on for additional time depending on if you're 40 minutes, if you're doing this color, which I'm not going to do. Yeah, to blend color to the ends, it says put it all on and then leave the rest, do the rest of it for an extra 5 minutes. So, what we're going to do is wing it. So, I'm going to use my handy dandy comb and we're going to part it. took a little around 10 minutes. Took about 10 minutes. So from here, this says leave on 20 minutes. So I think I'll just leave it on from start to finish 20 minutes instead of once I stop 20 minutes. Because like I said, I do not want it this blonde. And then I'm going to kind of pull it out and try to kind of blend it into the really blonde parts of my hair, which I did. My roots were pretty grown out, so there's not going to be a whole lot to get it from here to there. And I do have about, I'd say a little less than half a bottle left. But so right now I'm just going to wait another 10 minutes and yeah, just kind of pull it out to blend color to ends or mid-length, I guess. So, okay. So, it's been about almost 20 minutes, so now I'm going to put on some more. You can kind of see it's turning a little reddish blonde of the roots. I'm going to start putting on some more, and then kind of spreading it out to kind of get this part of it. So this has just been on a few minutes, but my scalp is already turning pretty blonde. It's only been on for an extra like 2 minutes. This part of it, as you can see, kind of hard to tell with the lighting. It's already turning pretty good. Now back here it's a little darker, but that's okay. There's more product on it. So that's one reason it's a little darker. But it looks pretty red, which my hair does turn red, kind of before it turns blonde. But I like the red. Some people don't like blonde red, but I do. Strawberry blonde. Because that's my natural color. So, anyways, I think I'm going to leave it on 1 more minute, and then I'm going to rinse, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like, okay? Guys, so I washed my hair, I took a shower. The roots ended up a lot blonder than I thought they were going to be, especially over here. It's like really white, kind of white blonde, especially since I did not leave it on the entire time. I'm glad I kind of pulled it out because it makes it more not just yellow, white, blonde over the whole thing. There are some darker, parts to it that I'm glad I didn't leave it on that long on all of my hair. I would have been like carrot top, except more, or yellow, blonde, orange, I don't know. Not sure how I like the color. It's kind of growing on me. It kind of washes me out a little bit, but I'm going to dry it. Maybe it'll darken up a little bit, I'm not sure, or blonde up a little bit, because right now you can't exactly tell, but it is kind of orange, not as red as I thought. I thought it was going to be a little bit darker, but like I said, I'm going to put on some makeup, dry my hair, and see how it looks. So, oh, and one more thing, by my ears, I kept putting it on repeatedly because it's still dark right here. You can tell a little bit, right in there, it's dark. For whatever reason, my hair, especially right around my ears and my hairline, it soaks it in, and it doesn't seem to dye as well there. That part stays darker. It turns darker sooner when my hair's growing out, and you need a lot more product on that area, especially for me. I don't know how it works with other people, but I repeatedly kept putting it on there because it just soaks it in. It doesn't really lighten it as good as other places on my head. So yeah, we're gonna dry it and see how it looks. Hey guys, it's Maura. So yeah, I put on my makeup. It did turn out a little lighter than I thought, which I should have kind of guessed that when the box is called what? Ultralight Sun Blonde. I mean, you know. Even though I did only keep it on for, what, 25 minutes total. And then I kind of pulled it out the last 5 minutes. But I do like it. I think it's something a little bit to get used to, especially because I did have pretty dark roots, and now they're quite a bit blonder than the rest of my hair. It's a little yellow, but it is blonde, and overall I like it pretty well. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye guys.